Hey, Erica. Hey, y'all. So y'all come on in, and we'll get started. Just waiting for the live to pick up and get out in the algorithm. Hey, Khalid. Hey, y'all. Y'all come on in. And we'll get started shortly talking about selling on Amazon, making money on Amazon. That is what I do, y'all, and that is what I teach my students. So y'all come on in. Again, just waiting for the live to pick up and we'll get started. Hey, KJ. Hey, Stella. Hey, y'all. Y'all come on in, and we'll get started shortly. Again, talking about selling on Amazon, making money on Amazon. That is what I do, and that is what I teach my students. If y'all can hear me, let me know if y'all can hear me. Say yes if y'all can hear me. Let me know if y'all can hear me. If y'all can hear me, say yes. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Hey, y'all. Y'all come on in. Hey, T Hollywood. I'm trying to see y'all name. Hey, y'all. Y'all come on in. Can y'all hear me? If y'all can hear me, say yes. Y'all don't be shy. Say yes if y'all can hear me so I can know I'm not talking to myself. Y'all let me know if y'all can hear me. Hey, Kendrick. Hey, y'all. Y'all come on in. Hey, Premi. Y'all come on in. Y'all let me know if y'all can hear me. If you can hear me, say yes, and we'll get started shortly. Hey, Lizzie. Can y'all hear me? Let me see. Y'all let me know if y'all can hear me. If y'all can hear me, say yes. Sometimes it's kind of delayed. Y'all let me know if y'all can hear me. Thank y'all for the taps. As y'all are coming in, y'all go ahead and tap. Go ahead and tap. And also share the live out. Hey, I've been busy at work. Hey, Premi. Hey, Boo. Y'all come on in. Tap the screen. If y'all, can y'all hear me? Y'all let me know if y'all can hear me. Nobody said yes yet. I want to make sure y'all can hear me. Hey, Bootsy. Y'all come on in. We're going to get started talking about selling on Amazon, how I make money selling on Amazon with the arbitrage business model. So if y'all are already following me, you already know what I do. If you're new here, then you're definitely in the right place at the right time. If you want to learn how to start selling on Amazon as a third-party seller and make money, y'all, that is what I do, and that is what I teach my students. So you said loud and clear. Okay, y'all come on in. We'll get started shortly. I'm gonna just wait for the live to pick up a little more. I do want to give the disclaimer, y'all, because I'll be talking about income on this live. During this live broadcast, I'll talk about income that I have made, income that my students have made. However, I do not guarantee anybody's income. I just have to give that disclaimer to be safe with TikTok community guidelines. And also to let y'all know, I am not a financial advisor, y'all. I'm just simply educating y'all how I get the bag, how I make money, y'all, how my students make money. And if that is something you want to do, then you definitely want to listen up. So y'all come on in, tap, and we'll go ahead and get started, y'all. Talking about selling on Amazon, how I make money selling on Amazon, because the time is now. I keep telling y'all, we are officially in the fourth quarter, and now we're pretty much almost, what is today? Time is going so fast. Almost halfway through October, y'all. So the fourth quarter is October, November, and December. And we're almost halfway through October. So it's definitely time to get in position. It's definitely time to get locked in, y'all. What are your goals? What are your dreams? What are you trying to accomplish before 2025 is over with, y'all? Because these months, these days, these weeks are going to continue to fly by. The question is, are you going to make money while the time is going by? Because time is going to go by regardless. That is why I'm here as a coach and as a mentor, y'all, somebody who's doing it. I don't work for anybody, and it's such a blessing. And my goal and my mission is to help as many others who don't want to work for somebody, who want to be their own boss, who want to make their own income, to teach you how it can do it and to let you know that it can be done. So y'all come on in. What I can do, we could do a Q&A, or I can go over a free training. If you're new here, put new in the chat. And y'all let me know if y'all can still hear me, because it's saying my connection is going out. Y'all let me know if y'all still can hear me. And also, if you're new here, put new in the chat. If you're new. Hey, Nikki. Okay, I got some new people. If you're new, put new in the chat, y'all. If you're new, put new in the chat, because I want to make sure you learn so you can earn. Always remember, the more you learn, the more you're going to be able to earn. Nikki says, hey, all right, I see. Okay, good night. Hey, Rosemary. Okay, I see a lot of new people here, y'all. So what I'm going to do is go over the free training, because I know a lot of people don't know about selling on Amazon, what it entails, how to get started. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break that down. While I do that, y'all, all I ask that you do is that you continue to tap, okay? I like to see the hearts while I'm going over the free training, giving you free information, how you can get in position to get to the bag and to start making money, y'all. So y'all come on in. And what I'm going to do, y'all, I'm going to go over the free training. I see some of y'all questions. Just ask that y'all hold the questions until I get through the presentation, which only takes maybe about 5 to 7 minutes. I'm going to break it down, everything you need to do to get started, how you get started, what type of items you need to sell, all of that. So y'all come on in, tap, 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 and I'm going to go ahead and get started talking about selling on Amazon. So for those that are new here, y'all, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Aprell Skinner, y'all. I always tell y'all I'm a multiple six-figure earner. I have multiple streams of income. However, the majority of my income comes from selling directly on Amazon as a third-party seller. And we're going to talk about that. That is what I do, and that is what I teach my students. I've made over $1 million, y'all, selling on Amazon. I've been selling on Amazon now for 6 years, teaching others how to do it for 5 years. And I consistently make 10K, 20K plus per month selling on Amazon, y'all, and I have students that are doing the same. So that's what we're going to talk about tonight. How can you get started selling on Amazon? How can you get in position to get to the bag and start making money? Because now is the time, y'all. We're in the holiday season, okay? We're in the holiday season, and what are people doing during the holidays? They're spending money left and right. People are already shopping for Christmas. We got Halloween coming up. We have Black Friday, Thanksgiving, Cyber Monday. Then we got Christmas coming up. So if you want to get in a position to get to the bag and get to the money, you definitely want to listen up, right? And you don't just want to listen, y'all, because what I don't want y'all to do, you got to do more doing than consuming, okay? Because a lot of people are just consuming. You're on this live, you're on that live, you're on this platform, you're on that platform, constantly listening to people who are getting the bag, but you're not taking action, okay? So what I want you to do is take action. Don't just listen, take action so you can start making money. Do more doing, more taking action, more than consuming. And that is how you're going to get to the bag and get to the money. That is how I make 10K, 20K plus per month, because I do, okay? I do more doing than I do consuming, okay? Y'all got that? So we're going to talk about selling on Amazon, how you can get started selling on Amazon as a third-party seller. That is what I do, y'all, and that is what I teach my students. Now, let me talk about it. What is a third-party seller? A third-party seller is just a regular person like me, like you, like my students who want to make money selling on Amazon. And Amazon allows us to sell directly on their platform. What does that mean? We don't have to worry about any marketing. We don't have to worry about any recruiting. We don't have to worry about trying to sell to our family or friends. We don't have to worry about being an influencer. We don't have to worry about growing a following. We don't have to do any of that, right? Because we're selling directly on Amazon where customers are already shopping, right? And what are we doing? We're selling brand items, right? That the big major companies, they're doing all the marketing, all of the advertising for us. And I'm going to break it down step by step, how you can get started, how you can get in position, okay? So we're going to talk about it, okay? The income potential of selling on Amazon. So in 2022, y'all, and this is important so you can know, because if you're new here, you probably have no clue, like, what is she talking about, okay? In 2022, Amazon generated over $514 billion in sales. 2023, they generated over $574 billion in sales. And just last year, 2024, they generated over $620 billion in sales. So I always like to ask y'all right here, y'all tell me, is the money being made on Amazon going up or going down? Based on what I'm telling you, is it going up or going down? Y'all let me know. And the sooner you let me know, the sooner we can go ahead and go through the presentation. Let me know, going up or going down. Let me see. Up for sure. Exactly. And why do I go over this information? To let you see that it's not saturated. Is it too late to start selling on Amazon? Is there too many Amazon sellers? You tell me. The answer is no, y'all. I say all the time, the buyers on Amazon, people who are buying, right, will never outweigh the sellers like me, like my students, like other people who are selling on Amazon, because some people don't want to be entrepreneurs. Some people don't want to make money. Some people are okay with just working a job. And there's nothing wrong with working the job, but y'all know I tell y'all, I'm going to tell you so you can level up and you can boss up. Use your job to fund your dreams, right? Your dream lifestyle, okay? Because let's be real, nobody's dream is working a job, okay? Because you want time freedom and financial freedom. And how are you going to get that? Start a business. Are y'all following me? If you're following me, say yes, and we're going to keep going. If you're following me, say yes, and we're going to keep going. So the income potential is there to sell directly on Amazon, okay? Where you don't have to be on social media. You don't have to create content. You can be faceless. Where's my introvert people? I tell y'all all the time, I'm an introvert, believe it or not. I just come on live to educate y'all and let y'all know, hey, I know a way that you can make money. I know a way that you can get a bag. I'm making 10K, 20K plus per month doing this, selling brands that customers are already buying. And I have students that are doing the same. Are y'all following me? Okay. So how do you get started? How do you get your piece of the pie? Your very first step, and y'all continue to tap. Y'all tap, tap, tap. Okay, let's get the likes up. Okay, y'all tap, and also share the live out. Share the live out. Sharing is caring, y'all. People don't want this information. People need this information, y'all. Where our economy is right now, if that's not enough to push you to, I need to do something, I need to level up and boss up so I can make sure me and my family is straight. I don't know what else needs to happen at this point, y'all. The government, is it still shut down? I don't even know, y'all, because I don't do consuming. I'm getting the bag. I'm finding ways to make money. I'm making money, okay, in the background. But I said that to say this. If you don't have a plan in place and you're just working a job, you want to do something else, okay? You want to do something else so you can have more money coming in. You want to do something else. So y'all continue to tap. So how do you get started? How do you get your piece of the pie? Your very first step, and y'all bear with me because I'm on my cell phone, but y'all going to see the whole slide, okay? Your very first step is going to be to go here and screenshot this if you're new here, okay? Now, this is where you go to make money selling on Amazon as a third-party seller, okay? Y'all are familiar with where you go to spend money, okay? You got to stop spending so much money and start investing so you can make money. Get to the bag and start making money, okay? This is where you want to go to register to become an Amazon seller. Now, let me say this. You do not need an LLC, tax ID number, EIN number. You don't need any of that, y'all. You can start this business with your first name, your last name, and your social security number. That's it. That's all. And that's why I love selling on Amazon as a third-party seller and love teaching people to do that, because you don't have to have a business set up, okay? You can start with your first name, your last name, and your social security number. That's it. That's all. That's exactly how I got started, and I later switched it over under my business, and I have students that start all the time with their personal information, okay? If y'all understand that so far, say yes, okay? Go here. You can register with your personal information. You don't have to have a business, so you don't have the excuse of, I don't have a business license, I don't have a business bank account, so I can't start, okay? Because I tell y'all all the time, we done used excuses so far in life, and it hasn't gotten us to the goals, to the dreams that we want to accomplish. So how do we change that? Start taking action, okay? Start taking action. Stay consistent, all right? So your very first step is going to be to go here, okay? You're going to register to become an Amazon seller. Now, once you register to become an Amazon seller, y'all, there's two different types of selling plans, okay? There's the individual selling plan. Let me let y'all see this. And there's the professional selling plan, okay? Two different types of selling plans. Now, my recommendation to you would be to get the professional selling plan. Why? Because it's going to give you a lot of benefits. Like, number one, you getting the buy box. That is a highly visible box on Amazon where you see add to cart or buy now. And it's also going to allow you to sell in way more categories than the individual selling plan. So obviously, if you're able to sell in more categories, you're able to sell more items. And the more items you're able to sell, the more money you're able to make, okay? Are y'all following me so far? If you are, say yes, okay? Now, also, I want to let y'all know, with the individual selling plan, it is 99 cents per item that you sell, okay? Okay, I see the yes. Y'all getting it. I love it, because when we understand, we're able to implement and do, right? And when we're able to do, then that's when we're able to make money. Now, the professional plan is $39.99 per month, okay? The individual plan is 99 cents per item you sell. So whereas the individual plan seems like it's cheaper, it's not. Let me tell you why. Because if you're selling, say, 2,000 items for a month, somebody tell me, and this is simple math, how much is that going to be? 2,000 times 99. Simple math, y'all. Y'all let me know, because once I see y'all got it, we're going to keep moving on, because nobody left behind. What do? I'm going to tell you how to get started. Right now, I'm walking you through how you can actually get started selling on Amazon. I just really got started, okay? So y'all follow me. If you're selling 2,000 items and it's 99 cents per item, about how much is that going to be per month? Just the estimate, y'all. Let me see if somebody knows it. No right or wrong answer. But it is simple math, y'all. If you got a calculator, do 99 exactly. Thank you, Nor1. $2,000. Right. So on the individual side is 99 cents per item you sell. So if you're selling 2,000 items, it's about $2,000. If you sell 3,000 items, it's about $3,000. However, that professional selling plan is that flat $39.99 per month, regardless of how many items you sell, okay? And you're able to get the buy box, which is a highly visible box where you see add to cart or buy now. Y'all spend money on Amazon, so y'all know what I'm talking about. You see add to cart or buy now. The professional plan allows you to get that. And also you're able to sell in more categories. So do y'all understand why I recommend you get the professional plan that's $39.99 per month? If you do, say yes. If you do, say yes. Read top question. What do I do? I'm letting you know. Who is that? Live creation. I'm walking you through. I sell on Amazon as a third-party seller, and that is what I do, and that is what I teach my students. I'm telling you exactly how. The very first step is going to be to go here, okay? Screenshot this. To register to become an Amazon seller. Again, I said you do not need an LLC, any type of business license. You can start with your first name, last name, social security number. That's it. That's all. Now we're right here. Once you register, you got to pick the type of selling plan you want. My recommendation is get the professional selling plan. It is $39.99 per month because it's going to give you more benefits and allow you to sell in more categories, okay? That's where we're at right now so far. You haven't missed much. Now, we're going to talk about what I do, y'all. This is the meat and potatoes. How do I sell on Amazon? How do I make 10K, 20K plus per month? And I have students doing the same. I sell on Amazon with the arbitrage business model. Can y'all see this? And that is just selling major brands that are already selling, okay? Major brands that people are already buying on Amazon. I get these items for lower, either in a retail store or online, and I sell these items for higher on Amazon to make a profit. Again, let me say this. I buy low and I sell higher on Amazon to make a profit. If y'all understand that part so far, let me know. Say yes, okay? Arbitrage. Get items for lower, either in a retail store or online, and I sell it for higher on Amazon to make a profit, okay? Because I don't want this to be overcomplicated, okay? Because if you feel like it's overcomplicated, you're not going to do anything and you're not going to make any money. But if you understand, then you're able to implement and then you're able to make money, okay? All right, we're going to keep moving forward. Now, first, I'm going to tell y'all three major things that you want to look for when you're picking an item, okay? Number one is going to be the bestseller ranking. That is BSR. Can y'all see that's right here? Look for items under 100,000 BSR. The lower that number is to number one, like the number one bestseller on Amazon, the better, because that shows you how well that item is selling in that particular category. That's number one. Number two, you want to look for items that has 30 or more sales per month, okay? The more the item has sold, the better. Like if it's sold 50 times, if it's sold 100 times, if it's sold 5,000 times, that tells you this item is really selling on Amazon, okay? Now you also want to make sure Amazon, can y'all see this? Make sure Amazon is not dominating the buy box. What does that mean? Amazon is constantly selling on an item, so you're going to be in competition with Amazon. You don't want to do that, and I'm going to show you, so y'all stay with me, okay? Because we got to learn. Remember, the more you learn, the more you're able to earn. I'm going to show you how you can put two and two together and find this information, okay? Y'all continue to tap. I don't see any hearts. Y'all continue to tap and also share the live out. Share the live out. Now, where do we get our items from? Y'all, we don't have to get our items from China suppliers, Alibaba. We don't have to do AliExpress. We don't have time to be doing all that because it takes too much time, too much money. I show you how to start selling on Amazon the easiest way and the least expensive way, and that is getting your items from the everyday stores you're familiar with. Like, y'all see these? If y'all are familiar with these stores, say yes. Like your Walmarts, your Targets, your CVS, your Walgreens, your Best Buy, your Dollar Tree. Yes, Dollar Tree, y'all. I have made thousands reselling items from Dollar Tree, Dollar General, okay? Buying low, reselling it for higher on Amazon to make a profit, okay? So that's where we get the items from. Now, you can do this physically in the store or online, okay? Now, I want y'all to get two apps, okay? Take pictures right here, especially for my new people. That is the Amazon Seller app and Seller Amp, okay? These are going to be your best friends when you're just starting, and I'm going to show you how Seller Amp work. Remember, I told you the criteria you're looking for and how you want to put two and two together, and I got you. Okay, this is Seller Amp, okay? It is a software and you can use it as an app, okay? And it's going to give you the analytics, right? Give you the statistics of an item on Amazon, okay? So there's no excuse on what type of item should I be selling, what should I be looking for, how many times is it sold per month. Seller Amp is going to give you all that information. So we're going to do a little quiz right here. Y'all tell me, what is the bestseller ranking on this item right here? Can y'all see this? Right here over to the left. What is the bestseller ranking? Y'all see where my cursor is? As soon as I see it, we can keep moving forward. Somebody tell me, what is the bestseller ranking? Right here, y'all. Exactly. Thank you, Remy. Hopefully I'm saying it right. 58,000. Somebody tell me, what is the estimated sales per month? Remember, all you need to know is what you're looking for, and Seller Amp is going to confirm that for you. Is it a good item? Should you be selling it? What is the estimated sales per month? So I don't want to hear, this is something I can't do. I don't know what to do. Seller Amp is going to help you get to the bag and get to the money. Exactly, 100. All right, let's ask some more. Let's see. Y'all tell me, let me see. Is it coming up here? Okay, right here, y'all. Is Amazon on the buy box? You see right here? Is Amazon on the buy box? Based on this right here, y'all see where my cursor is. Remember I told you want to make sure Amazon is not dominating the buy box? Okay, some of y'all are a little bit confused. Okay, I see it. Never on the listing. That means no, Amazon is not on the buy box. Let me show y'all one more. Is there any IP complaints? Y'all see this right here? Is there any IP complaints? Because I'm showing you how easy this is to read. Is there? Exactly. And I didn't even go over that. Let me show y'all right here. Let's go back. And that is number 4. Make sure there are no IP complaints. Let me give y'all the briefing right here. An IP complaint just means a brand does not want you selling their brand. There are some brands that you should not be selling on Amazon, but there's ways that you can figure that out and know that. That's why you got to learn. The more you learn, the more you're able to earn. So based on what I showed you, how to read Seller Amp, y'all let me know, do you feel like this is something you could do? Yes or no? Because all you need to know is what you're looking for, right? What you're looking for. And you can look at Seller Amp to confirm that information. Do you feel like this is something you could do? Because that's essentially what I do, okay? I get items for lower and I resell it for higher on Amazon to make a profit. I confirm that those items with one tool, and one of the tools, Seller Amp. Do y'all feel like this is something you can do? Yes or no? Now, there are other tools, y'all, but this is something you could definitely start with as a beginner. Yes or no? I only see 2 yeses, y'all. Do I need to go over it again? Because I want to make sure y'all understand, okay? Because what I don't want is 2025 to end and y'all have not made any money, okay? Do y'all understand how to do this? I see 2 people so far. Okay, Flo. I see you, Digital. Okay, Shish. I don't want to mess y'all names up. Okay, I see more yeses. That's what I like, y'all, because I want to make sure y'all get it. So let's go into this further. How do we get our items? We get our items via, like I said, retail arbitrage. What is retail arbitrage? Just going a little more in depth. You're going into a store, buying discounted items, selling it for higher on Amazon, making a profit, which is money. That is what I do. Now, if you don't want to go into the store, y'all, no excuse, because you can do it online. You can do this from your laptop, from your computer, from your cell phone, okay? You can do this on vacation, from work, at home, okay? You can go online. You don't ever have to go into a store if you don't want to. Go online, you're buying discounted items, you're selling it for higher, and you're making a profit. That is how we make money as a third-party seller. If you understand how to get your items, let me know. Yes or no, okay? Retail arbitrage or online arbitrage. One of 2 ways. Retail arbitrage or online arbitrage. You're either going into a store or you're doing it online. One or the other. If you understand, let me know. Y'all got it? Okay. All right, so what type of items should you be selling? As a brand new seller, y'all take notes. Please take notes on this. As a brand new seller, and screenshot this if this is your first time here. These are the categories you want to stay in as a brand new seller. Why? Because these categories are going to have a lot of items for a brand new sellers. More than like electronics or groceries, okay? Especially when you just start. That is going to be I got you, Premi. That is going to be your pet supplies, your office supplies, your sporting goods, your lawn and garden, your tools and equipment, your home and kitchen, and books. Y'all screenshot this. These are the categories that you want to stay in as a brand new seller, because these categories will have more items for you to sell as a brand new seller. Because I tell y'all all the time, when you first start selling on Amazon, you cannot sell any and everything. So I teach my students how to sell items that they can go ahead and start selling so they can get their account seasoned. They're selling items. Now they're not a new seller. Amazon will start to automatically unlock you in more brands and more categories, because it's to the point I can sell pretty much anything on Amazon, and I have students, y'all, that can do the same. If this is making sense so far, say yes, y'all. Those are the categories that you want to stay in as a brand new seller, because they'll have more items for you to sell. Y'all let me know, yes or no. And I'm going to tell you how you can list your item now the easy way, okay? Because we do it the easy way. I teach you how to sell on Amazon the easiest way and the least expensive way, all right? Because there's different ways you can sell on Amazon, and it's going to take more time and more money, just being honest with you. And anybody that teaches that, like private label or even wholesale, they'll tell you that, y'all. Okay, arbitrage is going to be the easiest way and the least expensive way. Now, we list our items the easy way, and that is with what is called an ASIN. Y'all screenshot this, and I'm going to show you how this looks. And y'all continue to tap, 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 and also share the live out. An ASIN is an ASIN number, and this is a number of an item that is already selling on Amazon, okay? We're not trying to reinvent the wheel. We're doing what works, okay? Let me just explain private label just a little bit so you can understand. Again, nothing wrong with it. You can get a bag and make money doing private label, but it takes more time, more work, and it takes more money. So if you were doing private label, that's like getting an item from Alibaba, AliExpress. The item is unbranded, it's generic. You got to get Amazon's approval to bring it on Amazon. You got to create a brand. You got to pay for marketing, pay for advertising, okay? Because nobody is searching for your item. You got to create your title, your listing. You got to do all of that. You got to take pictures. I said it takes more time, more work, and more money. When we're selling the arbitrage business model, y'all, we are selling items that are already selling on Amazon. If y'all are familiar with any of these items, y'all drop yes. If y'all are familiar with any of these items, drop yes. We are selling major brands that are already selling. We're not getting items from Alibaba, AliExpress, trying to create a brand, trying to pay for marketing and advertising because nobody is searching for our items, right? Like they're already buying these brands, right? So y'all are familiar with these. Okay, so if you understand why the arbitrage business model would be the best business model for a beginner person, for a new person, because you're selling brands that customers are already buying, say yes or no, because I want to make sure y'all understand. That is why I recommend the arbitrage business model. Again, nothing wrong with private label. It's just going to take more time, more work, and more money. Y'all understand? Okay, now I'm going to show you how you find the ASIN number, because when we put in the ASIN number, this is a number of an item already selling on Amazon. It's going to pull up the picture, the title, the description. All we got to do is put in how much we want to sell our item for and how many we have of the item. That's it. That's all. We don't have to take any pictures. We don't have to create a brand. We don't have to create a title, a description. We don't have to get Amazon's approval because the brand is not already selling on Amazon. We're selling brands that are already selling. And this is how you find the ASIN. When you're here, let me go up because I want to make sure, and I got to be careful what I say, y'all, on TikTok. When you're here, where you go to buy items, okay? If y'all are following me, just say yes. When you're going to Amazon to buy items, y'all know how y'all buy items because I know y'all spending money on Amazon. That is where you go to find the ASIN. Thank you, D, the ASIN number, okay? Whatever item you're looking for, when you're on that page, say if you was trying to find, let's just say this tuna. Say if you was trying to find this and you pull it up on Amazon, okay? You're going to type in Control Find, okay? Control F, and you're going to type in ASIN. Can y'all see that? Once you type in ASIN on Amazon, where you're going to spend money, you're going to tab down. You're going to keep pressing enter. And it's going to bring you to the bottom of the screen where the product information is. And there is the ASIN. Y'all see this? If you see it, say yes. The ASIN number. Can y'all see that? Y'all let me know if y'all can see that. Okay, so once you put that number in, it's going to pull up, again, the picture, title, description, everything of the item, because the item is already selling on Amazon, okay? All we're doing is putting in how much we want to sell the item for and how many we have of the item. That's it. That's all. If you understand, thank you, Rosemary. If you understand everything I said so far, say yes. Or say I got it. Say got it. Okay? We sell on Amazon with the arbitrage business model. That is selling major brands that are already selling. We get these brands for lower, either in a retail store or online, and we sell it for higher on Amazon to make a profit, okay? We list our item. We can do retail arbitrage or online arbitrage. We list our item the easy way with an ASIN, okay? An ASIN number. And I just showed you how you can find that. Y'all got it. Okay, we're going to keep moving forward and we're almost done. Now I'm going to tell you the 3 different ways that you get your items to the customers. Because now that we know where to go to get set up, we know what type of account we need to get, we know what type of items we need to sell, we know we need to use Seller Amp, we know we can get our items retail arbitrage or online arbitrage, we know what categories to stay in and how to list our items the easy way. Now it's time to start getting to the bag and get to the money, right? And there is 3 different ways that you get your items to the customer. And that's what we're going to talk about. Now you're getting your items are selling and you're getting your items to the customers. There's 3 different ways that you get your items to the customer. Now, way number 1, y'all, is going to be fulfilled by merchant, okay? That is known as FBM in Amazon terms, fulfilled by merchant. What is this? That is you shipping the item out via UPS, FedEx, the post office, however you want to ship it out. You want to ship it out the cheapest way, right? Okay, so you can save money and make the most money. Exactly. So you want to ship it the cheapest way, either a UPS, FedEx, the post office. That is you shipping the item out yourself. You'll get a notification that your item has sold. Now it's time to ship. And again, you're going to ship it out. You can even schedule for UPS and the post office to come pick it up from you, from your home, from your work, from wherever. So there's no excuse, y'all, to get to the bag and get to the money. What I really want y'all to do is drop the excuses for the rest of 2025. Matter of fact, just drop the excuses altogether. Because like I tell you, excuses does not benefit you. It does not help you accomplish any goals. It definitely does not put any money in your bank account. So drop the excuses, and that's how you're going to get to the results. Now, look, if you don't want to do fulfilled by merchant, I have a better way for you, okay? Y'all type, put better. Y'all drop better, because we want better, right, for our life and for our families. Put better and for our bank accounts, okay? Now, if you don't want to do that, you could do fulfilled by merchant. You could do fulfilled by merchant. Do we have to use Amazon shipper that they choose? You don't have to. You could do, and Premier, you have the, you could do pirate ship. You can check UPS directly. You can check the post office. It's up to you. You just need to get it to the customer and ship it the cheapest way. Now, if you don't want to do fulfilled by merchant, Amazon will do the work for you. All you got to do is get your items to Amazon. So let's talk about it. You're going to send your, I got you, Premier. You're welcome. You're going to send your items into Amazon. You see this? Send your inventory to Amazon's warehouse. Once your items are there, they are going to ship the items out each and every time you make a sale. Let's go into this further, okay? Because I don't want to hear no excuses, y'all, why you can't start a business. I don't want to hear life is lifing. I'm depressed. I got anxiety. I got too much going on at work. I got these kids and stuff like that, because you can send your items into Amazon and let them ship the items out for you, so you don't even have to ship the items out. Again, no excuses, okay, to get to the bag and start making money. So you're going to send your items into Amazon. Amazon is going to store digital girls. I know that's right. Exactly. Y'all. I don't play, because excuses, it does not make money, right? So we find a solution, okay? Anytime there's we think it's a problem, because it's not really a problem, you find a solution to get to the bag and start making money. Okay, so you're going to send your items into Amazon. They're going to store your items. I always like to stop right there. What does that mean? Now you don't have the excuse of, I don't want inventory at my house. My house is not big enough. My apartment is not big enough. I just don't want the stuff at my house, because Amazon will store your items, okay? Send your items into Amazon. They'll store your items. Customer orders the product item. Amazon is going to ship it out to your customers. If y'all understand that so far, type yes or say got it. Either or, whichever is better for you. Got it or yes. You can send your items into Amazon and they will handle the rest for you. They do the shipping, the customer service. They store your items. They handle any return. They do all of that for you while you sleep, while you working, while you on vacation, while you dealing with them kids or your spouse or your boo or whoever, whatever you got going on, they'll handle the rest for you. Y'all got it? Okay. Now, this is the one I love, y'all. The third one is utilizing an Amazon Prep Center. The third one is utilizing an Amazon Prep Center. Now, with an Amazon Prep Center, this is totally hands off. Hopefully, y'all can see that. What do I mean by this? If you want to skip the step of sending your items in, the Prep Center can handle that for you. How does that work? You would use online arbitrage, strictly online arbitrage, where you're ordering your items online. Once you order your items online, you're going to put in the Prep Center's address. It's going to go to the Prep Center, okay? So from the supplier, right, whether it's like Walmart, Target, CVS, Walgreens, Barnes and Nobles, whoever, is going from the supplier to the Prep Center. Once the Prep Center gets your items, they will package, prep, and label your items, and then they will send them in to Amazon. So in this scenario, y'all, you don't touch the items at all. So there's really no excuse, because you can run your business and you don't have to touch any items, any boxes, do any packaging, any prepping. You don't have to do any of that and still get a bag selling on Amazon. If y'all understand, say yes, okay? You can utilize what is called an Amazon Prep Center. What is an Amazon Prep Center? It is a third-party facility between you and Amazon. You send your items there. They will package, prep, label your items for you, okay? They will package, prep, and label your items for you, and then they will send them in to Amazon while you're working, while you sleep, while you're on vacation, okay? All right. What is the Prep Center? So that eliminated this excuse right here. You don't have to send your items in. Now your items are at Amazon's warehouse. Customer orders the item, and Amazon is going to ship it out for you. So I always like to ask here, especially if y'all been up here from the beginning, based on what I've said so far, do you feel like this is something that you can do? Do you feel like this is something you can do? How much is the Prep Center? Very good question. The Prep Center is very inexpensive for what they do. Your packages would range, and if you become one of my students, y'all, I have 2 Prep Centers that you get a discount with, because I brought so much business to them myself and so many students. So I said that to say it'll probably range between $1 to $2 per package, okay? Very inexpensive, and you will learn how to calculate your items, so you'll know that this is my profit minus the Prep Center fees or minus Amazon fees. All you need to do is learn how to calculate your items. Y'all got that? So do you feel like this is something you can do? Yes or no? Yes or no? Not bad. Exactly. All right, y'all. Now I'm going to show y'all, and we're going to do a Q&A. I'm going to show y'all some of my students who got started and their results. And this was within 30 days. These 2 right here. So here's one student who got started, y'all. And she had a almost $700 day. Can y'all see this right here? Because I always like to show the testimony. Some of you may have seen it before, but y'all know we got new people up here. How long have you been doing this business? I've been doing it for 6 years, and I've been teaching for 5 years. All right, here is one student right here. Can y'all see this? She had a almost $700 day, and she made over $6,000. And this was her first 30 days. Brand new, no knowledge of selling on Amazon. She got my training. She had access to my items list. I give my students items every day, Monday through Friday. So not only do I show you how to find items, what type of items you should be selling, how to get the buy box, all of that. As a bonus, my students get daily items lists, all right? Here is another student. Premi, it will be. Here is another student, y'all. And I always like to point out, she was sick when she did this, okay? She was sick. And she made over $9,000 her first 30 days, brand new. And I always like to say, if she did this, and she has done more, if she did this in her first 30 days, imagine what she was able to do in 60 days, in 90 days, and 6 months, in a year. So when I tell y'all I make 10K, 20K plus per month, emphasis on the plus, and I have students that are doing the same, I do, okay? All right, here are 2 students right here. Now they made over $10,000 in their first 30 days. Here's one right here, and here go her words. I always say, not mine, since starting your course less than a month ago. And she was saying an item that she listed, and I'm going to show you the items list that I give my students. She made over $10,900. Over $10,900. Can y'all see this right here? And here is one more student, y'all. She made over $11,300. And they actually did this in less than 30 days. Less than 30 days. Over 11,300, less than 30 days. And here she is right here with some of her packages, okay? So again, I ask, do y'all feel like this is something that you can learn how to do? Do you got to learn it? Yes. Should you learn it? Yes. Now we're in the best time of the year, y'all. And let me tell y'all this, between January and September, I've already made multiple six figures. That's over 200,000. I'm not going to say the exact amount. It could have been 300,000, 400,000, but I've made multiple six figures, okay? Now, for October, November, and December, because it is the fourth quarter, okay? Because it is the holiday season, because the sales are way more, 10 times more than the year, okay? Because it's the holidays. Y'all already know how people are doing the holidays. I'm pretty sure I'm going to make more than I did for January through September, okay? Based on past statistics. So now is the perfect time, y'all, to get in because we're in the holiday season. We have all of the major holidays, y'all. All of the people are already shopping, y'all, for Christmas. People are shopping for Halloween. Y'all about to miss the Halloween bag. Y'all know how people go all out for Halloween, y'all. People are already shopping for Christmas. So the bag is going to be made. There's money to be made. The question is, are you going to get it? Because me and my students, we're going to get it. All right. Perfect time. Exactly. Perfect time. All right, I'm going to show y'all. Let me show y'all this. If y'all are interested, and again, we're going to do a Q&A. If you're interested in me becoming your coach, your mentor, having access to my training and my daily items list that I give my students, say me in the chat. Say me in the chat. And let me show y'all. It's money on the floor, right? Look, I'm telling y'all, money is there to be made. The question is, are you going to get it? I know I'm going to get it. All right, this is my, hold on, y'all. Did I go off? Hold on. I don't want to show this because I don't want TikTok to think I'm telling y'all to go off the platform. Hold on, y'all. Y'all give me one moment. Let me try to pull it back up. All right, y'all give me one moment. Y'all continue to tap, tap, tap. Y'all tap. And we're going to do a Q&A, y'all. I just want to show y'all my training. I'm scrolling down. So my training is on my Teachable platform. Now, let me say this. It's not an ebook. It's not a PDF. It's not a guide. It's not anything like that because I know y'all not going to read it and I don't feel like it's effective, okay? So I have a actual training videos, and it's me in the videos, y'all. It's not MRR where I'm reselling, somebody else's course. I know what y'all probably familiar with, especially for my people who are familiar with being online, seeing things on social media. So it's actually my training. It's the same way I was on this free training tonight is me in a live paid training. Yes, it is paid. Because let me tell y'all a little bit of background about me again, because I know some of y'all just came up here and I have lots of testimonies, y'all, video, screenshot, all of that. So if you need to do your research, do that. Some of y'all know. If you know, you know, okay? I make a lot of money and I've helped a lot of people make a lot of money, okay? But I said that to say this. Y'all give me one moment. Let me scroll down. So the training is on my Teachable platform. Again, it is me in the training teaching you step by step. You'll have access to me as your coach and mentor, meaning you can message me, you can email me if you have any questions, y'all, and you'll have direct access to me. I'm scrolling down. Hold on, y'all. I'm getting there. And this is just some of the students' results. All right, this is the training right here, y'all. It is on my Teachable platform, okay? And again, the majority of this is videos. For my visual learners, y'all drop visual. Let me see. Because it's walking you through step by step everything that we walked over. How to do FBA, how to do FBM, how to utilize a prep center. I saw somebody's question about wholesaling. The majority of my training is the arbitrage business model. However, I do have wholesalers in my training. Over 10,000 wholesalers in my training. And I also give you wholesale, matter of fact, it's right here. Can y'all see this? I also give you wholesale templates, like how you reach out to them. What do you need to say in order for them to, in order for you to get them to do business with you? I give you how to find your items, how to price your items, how to calculate your items, how to get the buy box. items you need to stay away from, brands I know you can go ahead and start selling, because that is how my students are able to come in and get these results. Let me show y'all again, because I know some people are just getting on. These two right here specifically, and these are just two. I've had several students, y'all, that came in and made over $10,000. I just have these two in the presentation, okay? She made over $10,900. She did it in less than 30 days, and she made over $11,300 in less than 30 days. How were they able to do this? Because they knew items they could go ahead and start selling. They wasn't trying to figure it out. They wasn't trying to research. They knew what they can go ahead and start selling. And again, I teach you how to go ahead and start selling what you can sell, okay? Even though I teach you how to get ungated, which is selling brands that you're not approved in. So you get access to the training, access to me as your coach and mentor, and then you'll also get the daily items list. Now, this is the items list. Can y'all see this? Hold on. Can y'all see this? If y'all can't, say yes. This is a daily items list that I give my students every day, Monday through Friday. Every day, Monday through Friday. And on this list, I'm giving y'all that ASIN number. Remember, we talked about the ASIN number, how you list your item the easy way. You put in that ASIN number and it'll pull up the picture, title, description, all of that. I give you the items selling on Amazon, so you can see that, right? I give you how many sellers are on the item. I give you the sales rank, the BSR. Remember, we talked about that. I give you where to get the item from, because I get asked all the time, do you tell us where to get the item from? And I'm like, yes. I wouldn't give you an item and not show you where to get it from. Can y'all see this? And then I also give you the profit margins, the return on investment, all of that. And this is after the fees. When y'all somebody asked about the prep center fees, Amazon fees. So when I say, for example, right here, your profit is $11 per item, $10 per item, $8.39 per item. You pick and choose what you want to sell. That is after the fees. If y'all understand everything so far, say yes. That is what comes with the training. Now, who is interested in the training? If you are, say me. And we're going to do a Q&A. And let me tell y'all this, because I get asked this too. How much do I need to start? When you're starting the arbitrage business model, y'all, you can start with a very small budget. A very small budget. I always like to say between $100 to $300. Because also on this list, now remember, because I don't want y'all to think I'm just giving y'all a list. I show you how to find items. But in the meantime, in between time, I'm going to give you brands I know you're automatically approved in, and also give you items every day, Monday through Friday. But let me show you how you can start with a small budget. Let me just scroll up. Okay. Can y'all see this right here? Can y'all see product costs? Let me know if y'all can see it. If you can, say yes, so I can make sure y'all can see it. Can y'all see product costs right here? Okay, cool. All right, so look, this is a $9 item. This is a $10 item. Let's go low. We could go lower. That's a $7 item. Let's find some more lower items. That's a $5 item. Let's see. That's $8.43. That's $8.49. That's $5. Let's see. That's too high. $5.30. $12. What is that? $5. Can y'all see that? So if you see how you can start with a small budget, say yes, because I want to make sure y'all understand. When I say you can start with a small budget between $100 to $300, you can. How do you do that? You buy inexpensive items to get low and resell to make a profit, okay? Because based on what I just said right there, that was probably still under $100. I've had students start with a small budget all the time, and I show you how to grow and scale. All right, y'all got it? All right, if y'all are interested in the training, the regular price of the training is $997. Right now, the training is currently half off for $500, and I do offer multiple payment options like Afterpay and Klarna. So you can break that up. Some people were even able to start with $0 down. You just got to see what you qualify for. I don't know. I just offer it for you if you don't have the full amount. So if y'all are still interested in the training, say me, and I'm going to walk you through how to get it. And you get immediate access to the training, immediate access to me as your coach and mentor, and access to that daily items list right here. Again, this updates every day, Monday through Friday. If you are still interested in the training, save me, y'all, and I'm going to walk you through how to get it. Okay, I see me. All right, if you're interested in the training, y'all, and I'm going to show you how to get it, you can go to my picture at the top. at the very top, you'll see my picture. And then once you tap on my picture, I see the bees. I know that's right. Y'all better get in. It's the fourth quarter. I'm telling you, the bag is here. The bag was already been here. It's always, I tell you, it's always a good time to make money on Amazon. And again, let me rephrase this, y'all. Well, let me re-say this. This is not Amazon affiliate or Amazon influencer, because some people think that you do not have to grow a following. You do not have to be an influencer, okay? You don't have to be on social media. You can be totally faceless. If y'all spend money on Amazon, y'all have probably brought items from me and some of my students, okay? And you don't know me. Some of you, this is your first time seeing me. That is the power of selling on Amazon with the arbitrage business model, because you're, as a third-party seller, because you're selling directly on Amazon. The regular price of the training is $9.97. Right now, it's currently half off for $500. Again, I do offer multiple payment options like Afterpay and Klarna. If you're ready to get the training, you want to tap at the top on my picture, and then my profile is going to pop up at the bottom. You're going to tap on the picture again. Once you do that, you should be on my TikTok page. And once you're on my TikTok page, y'all, you're going to go right here. You see the paperclip right here. You're going to go to the clickable LINK. Y'all see where I'm going? It is the only one here, the clickable LINK. Once you go there, it's going to bring you here. And it's this very first tab, the Ultimate Amazon Training, okay? It's only one Amazon training, the Ultimate Amazon Training. Once you see it right here, go right there, and it's going to bring you right here. And you can go right there to get instant access. All right, y'all let me know. And once you pay, it's lifetime access to the training, and you'll get immediate access. Y'all let me know what questions do y'all have. Y'all let me know what questions do y'all have. And I'm going to scroll through to see if I missed anything. All right, y'all drop y'all questions. I'm going to scroll through and see if I missed anything. Y'all let me know what questions do y'all have. Let me see. What questions do y'all have? And I'm scrolling through, y'all. All right, any questions, y'all? Any more questions? I'm scrolling through. Any more questions, y'all? Because I'm probably going to be up here like maybe 2 or 3 more minutes. We're going to do a Q&A. Any questions y'all have? Anything you're confused about? Anything you don't understand, okay? That is totally up to you. If you just got up here, let me just show you some of my students' results. Now, everybody is different, okay? Everybody does not make the same amount. I would be lying if I said that, but y'all should know that, okay? So how much you make is dependent upon you. How soon are you going to go through the training? Are you going to take action and get started? You know what I'm saying? But here are some students. I could just show you some of my students' results. Here's one student right here. Her first 30 days, she made over $6,000. Here is another student. Her first 30 days, she made over $9,000. Y'all see, everybody is different. Here is another student. She did this in less than 30 days. She made over $10,900. And here is another student. Less than 30 days, she made over $11,300. Y'all got that? And my first 30 days, I made over $10,000. But I was serious. And to be honest, I had a training. For those who don't know my background, I brought 2 trainings. One was $1,000. One was $2,000, and I paid for coaching and mentorship, and I still have coaches that I pay to this day, y'all. That's how I know what I know, learn what I learn, okay? And that is what you're getting in my training. Everything I know, everything I learned, and also I give you daily items every day. So not only do I show you how to find items, what type of items you should be selling, what items you should stay away from, all of that, brands I know that you can go ahead and start selling. I give you items every day, like clockwork, Monday through Friday. So that is why I made over $10,000 in my first 30 days. All right. Any more questions though, y'all? Any more questions? Gib, yes. If you get the training and go through the training, then you'll be good to go. Okay, thanks. You're more than welcome. Any more questions, y'all? Where do you get boxes from? If you do FBM, you can get Uline. And I go over like multiple different sources in my training, even how to get free boxes. So all that information is in the training. But you can check Uline. You can check Walmart as far as your boxes. Let me see. what a product says, what a seller says a product not found, then you can bypass it and just go to another item if it's not giving you like, especially if it's not giving you any data or analytics. Don't stay on it. Just go to another item because there's too many more items. Thank y'all for the follows. Any more questions, y'all? Any more questions? I'll be up here like another 2 minutes. All right, and I'm scrolling through again to see if I missed anything, y'all. Any more questions, y'all? So again, like I said, if you're serious about selling on Amazon, the time is now. It was actually last month, to be honest with you, to get in position for the fourth quarter, y'all. October, November, December, it is bag season, holiday season, and there's money to be made. The question is, are you going to put yourself in position to start making money? Because I know a lot of you are tired of living paycheck to paycheck, tired of robbing Peter to pay Paul. You want a way to make more money. You want a way to replace your income. And if that's something that you want and you're not doing anything about it, then unfortunately, nothing is going to change. I say all the time, nothing is going to change if nothing changes. So it's definitely time to take action. You got that right. Right. I'm telling y'all what I know. That was me. Sick and tired of being sick and tired. Wanting to fire my boss. Wanting to not have to work. Tired of telling my kids no when I wanted to tell them yes. So I had to do something different. Wanting to get that house that I couldn't get. And now from my business, I've been able to get that house, y'all. I tell y'all my story, and these are things that you could do. And I tell y'all all the time, God has no respect to person. The same thing that he's not only done for me, he's done for many others. He could do for you as well. I have students, y'all, many students who've been able to fire their boss and replace their income. But you got to believe in yourself. That is the very first thing. A lot of you don't even believe that you can do anything. And if you don't believe that you can't do anything, you're already tricking yourself out your spot. You're tricking yourself out of money. You're sabotaging not only you, but if y'all got kids, that's something you should not do. Because you don't know what you can do until you do it. What if I would have thought, I'm not going to make any money selling on Amazon? What if I don't make any money? You know, I'm not going to make any money. Then I would have never got started. You got to step out on faith. Is it possible if I can talk to you in private? You can message me. Send me a message. Oh, let me say this, y'all. I would never message you, okay? Y'all be careful because there are several fake pages of me. I would never message you first. However, if you message me, I'll respond to you. You can send me a message. What type of payment you take? Afterpay, Klarna, just go through it. If you're interested, because I see people, look, people ready, y'all. I'm telling you. The money is there to be made. The question is, are you going to make it? And I'm here to help y'all. It's good. And that's the thing. A lot of people try to sell on Amazon by themselves. They don't make any money. And then y'all let them trick y'all out y'all spot. Trick y'all out of money saying, I tried to sell on Amazon and I didn't make any money. But what did you do? Did you get a training? Did you have a coach? See, I'm the type of person I'm going to ask those questions because I know there's lazy people or people who don't want to invest. Let's just be real and talk about it. And what I'm not going to do is let you trick me out my spot and you didn't even really do what you were supposed to do. You was probably on free apps. Look, that's like it's because, you know, I got to be careful what I say because TikTok will think I'm trying to take y'all off the platform. But y'all know what I'm talking about. Trying to get free information and trying to piece it together and really don't know what you're doing. And that's why you didn't make any money. That's why you want to invest into yourself, y'all. Find people who are successful doing what it is that you want to do or making money and invest. That is the same thing that I did, y'all. I would never try to freestyle and do something or start a business and I don't know what I'm doing. I'm going to find somebody who I feel like can help me and I'm going to invest to learn, okay? Let me see. What type of, okay, I answer that. Any more questions, y'all? Any more questions? If y'all are just coming on, we're talking about selling on Amazon, making money, selling on Amazon, getting to the bag, getting to the money. For the fourth quarter, y'all, I'm telling you, the days, the months, and the weeks, they're going to fly by. Y'all, we're almost in the middle of October. Okay, I've been saying this since August, July, September. Now here we are, almost in the middle. Next week is going to be the middle of October, pretty much almost going into the 20s, right? Before you know it, this year is going to be gone. And are you going to make money? Stop doing so much consuming. I said that in the beginning, but I know how TikTok is. Some people might have came on in the middle or the tail end. Stop doing so much consuming. You're doing right. You're on this live. You're probably on other people's lives getting education, right? Start taking action. That is how you're going to get to the bag and start making money. Why do I recommend selling on Amazon? Now, I have multiple streams of income, okay? I teach people how to make money multiple ways, okay? But y'all know the only thing I promote is Amazon because that is where my students have had the most success. Why? Because you're able to get on the #1 selling platform, a trusted platform, okay? You don't have to question about buying something on Amazon. Everybody knows Amazon is legit, is the #1 selling platform. If somebody is telling you about an item, 9 times out of 10, you're going to go to Amazon to try to purchase the item, okay? So I said that to say, you can get on a platform that's already established. You don't have to build a website or anything like that. You don't have to grow a following. You don't have to be an influencer, okay? And have your items there where customers are already buying. These items are already selling. And again, you're selling major brands. I'm not teaching you how to start a brand. Can you do that? Yes, but it takes too much time, too much work. You got to market it. Who is your target audience? What's your niche? You know, we don't have time for all of that, y'all. I'm trying to teach you how to get to the bag and get to the money, okay? The easiest way and the least expensive way. And again, we're selling major brands that are already selling. These are brands that customers are already buying. Again, all you do is get it for low. I try to break it down as simple as possible. Get it for low. Maybe you get it for, say, $3. The item could be selling on Amazon for $17, $20. I'm telling you all the time. And that is how I make money. That is how I make 10K, 20K plus per month. And I have students that are doing the same. I just brought this. Okay, awesome gift. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. Did it come through? Hold on. Okay, I see you. Awesome. And you know what I'm going to do tonight, y'all? I'm going to bless the people who get it tonight. Those who get it tonight. So, Gibby, I'm probably saying your name wrong. Let me see. I'm going to call you Gibby. Gibby Wow. If you get the Amazon training tonight, you already got one, I'm going to throw in the eBay training. Because I sell on eBay as well. I've made a bag, still make a bag selling on eBay. My background is I started selling on eBay, was making a bag, making good money selling on eBay. So I'm like, if I'm making money selling on eBay, I know I can make way more money selling on Amazon. And that is how I started selling on Amazon. I was posting my results with both platforms, and y'all know how we are. When we see people making money, we want to know what you're doing, because I want to make money too. And that is why I created a training, y'all. That's why we create trainings. It's easier for me to create a training walking you through, okay, than trying to teach everybody one by one by one by one. Because at this point, I've taught thousands, y'all. Thousands, okay, how to make money selling on Amazon. So there's no way I can teach everybody one by one. I don't have that type of time, y'all. Even if I wasn't married and have 4 kids, come on now. I still went, there's not enough hours in a day. So that's why we create trainings, okay? So I said that to say this. If you get the Amazon training, I would throw in the eBay training for free. Buy a training, get a training for free. So now not only can you make money selling on Amazon, get a bag selling on Amazon, but you can do the same on eBay. And people are shopping on eBay, y'all, for the holidays, for the 4th quarter. All right, let me do this verification. Hold on, y'all. All right, any more questions, y'all? Because I got some people I got to get added. And when people pay, I don't like to keep them waiting. Again, the regular price of the training is $997. Right now, it's currently on sale for $500. Again, I offer multiple payment options. You can even break that up. I tell you, break it up and use the rest for your budget. You can use Afterpay or Klarna. And again, you'll have access to the training. Let me show y'all, because I know people are just coming on. Y'all, give me a moment. Hold on, y'all. What am I looking for? Where is it? Okay, here it go. You'll have access to the training. Again, the training is on my Teachable platform. These are videos, y'all. Can y'all see the numbers beside it? So it's not an PDF. It's not an ebook, y'all. It's not an MRR. It's not something I got off of, I don't even know if I can say that word, ChatGPT. Y'all know what I'm talking about. This is me teaching you what I know. I want to let y'all know that, okay? It's on my Teachable platform. So you'll get access to that. And then you'll also get access to the daily items list. So again, not only am I showing you everything you need to know, but as a bonus, my students get daily items list every day. Let me scroll over some more. Every day, Monday through Friday, okay? I tell you, I do everything except do it for you. Everything except do it for you, okay? With the training. You'll get access to that, and you'll have access to me as your coach and mentor. Again, you have that accountability. You have that guidance. You can message me, email me if you have any questions. So again, not only will you get the Amazon training, I'll throw in the bonus eBay training for free, okay? And my eBay training, the regular price is, I think, $397, and right now that's on sale for $250. So you will get that for free. Teaching you how to sell on not only eBay, I think it's eBay, Facebook Marketplace, and Mercari. And there's wholesalers, a lot of information in that eBay training as well, just as much as the Amazon training. And both of them are on the Teachable platform, and you'll get immediate access. But do I have any more questions, y'all? Because y'all know what? I have not ate anything today. I don't know what I'm doing. I just came from church not too long ago. My brother-in-law had an anniversary with his group. And I came in, I felt good. I was like, let me get on live, because I haven't been on live since, I don't know when the last time I've been on live. That's another thing, y'all. I don't go live that often. Now, I'm always available to my students. Again, y'all know y'all can message me, y'all can email me, and I have a text number. My students know they can always contact me. But I said that to say I don't go on live, because I don't have to go on live making money, like with digital products and things like that. I list my items on Amazon, the #1 selling platform, where customers are already shopping, items are already selling, and that is how I get a bag, okay? Do you help selling on Walmart? I don't as of yet. It's something I might do in the future, but what I will say, I wish I could find her testimony. Let me see if I can find it on my website. I don't know if I can play it though. I have a lot of people who have taken what they've learned in my training and use it on Walmart, y'all. So it's interchangeable. I wish I can find that testimony. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. Because I got a lot of testimonies, y'all. So I say that to say it's specifically for Amazon, but people have used it on Walmart. Because honestly, all of them are pretty much the same. You need to know how to analyze items. You know, what type of items you need to be selling. Let me see if I can find it. She might be... let me see if I can play this. Hopefully I can.
Mike Lamonia supports defunding public schools. Lamonia would siphon our tax dollars to unregulated private schools, making matters worse and wasting our money while our children fall behind.
How do I skip
I'm Casey Carnegie, candidate for delegate, and my campaign sponsored this ad.
Hey, y'all.
Can y'all hear this?
It's Quan once again. What is today? Wednesday. I'm a little exhausted from chemo side effects, so I'm like dragging. But I just wanted to just come on here and let you guys know that two things. Amazon has been very, very successful. I am doing just as well as I am on the Walmart platform. The Amazon platform, I want to say we launched it maybe like about, I'm going to say 2 weeks, but I know it hasn't been a full 2 weeks. And so far, we have made almost $3,000 in that time frame. It's definitely a good idea to hop on the trends that you may see on TikTok or wherever. Keep an eye out for holidays ideas and hop on them. That way you can get your sales going. April, once again, you are the GOAT, so I will let you know. We also launched our eBay store today. Today was the first day we launched it. I had an eBay store for a long time, but I never put anything on the platform. So today was the day we started with 2 items, and that's what I did. I started with 2 items, and yeah, so I will come back to you guys in a few days. I will let you guys know how that was going. I apologize because I meant to take a video of shipment day. Shipment day was a disaster for me yesterday because I had so many boxes. I wanted to say that I may have shipped out yesterday 17 orders. I have to go back and see. And I should have, lesson learned, I should have requested for pickup because I was exhausted. But other than that, happy Wednesday. I hope you guys are doing very good, prosperous. And I just want to give you guys an Amazon testimony. And Amazon is going really well. So thank you. If you guys have any questions, don't forget to ask April. She is very helpful. I do send her messages every now and then, just like, hey, what is this? And that's all I have to say. Have a good day, guys. Hey,
There you have it. So, because somebody asked, somebody might not have saw the question, do I teach Walmart as well? Right now, I don't. It's something I may do in the future. However, you see right there, her words, not mine. I've had people that have taken my Amazon training, because again, like the trends, is the same thing selling on any platform, and used it on Walmart. So she's making money on Amazon and Walmart. And I commend her. Did y'all hear what she said? She had just got through chemo. Then she went and shipped out her package. Now, again, you don't have to ship out your packages. You could do FBA, which is send your items in. But again, no excuses, y'all. She's doing this with chemo. So we know she got chemo. And it's chemo for other things. 9 out of 10, she probably has the C word. I don't even want to say it. But y'all, no excuses to get to the bag and get to the money. Any more questions, y'all? Because I've got a couple of people that joined, and I want to go ahead and get them added. I don't want to keep them waiting. Again, if you get the Amazon training tonight, y'all heard her say eBay, you'll get access to the eBay training as well for free. I'll throw it in for free. You're just paying for the Amazon training. And again, you can take the Amazon information and use it on Walmart. This is not me saying it to sell you a training. Y'all heard what a student said. But any more questions, y'all? Because I don't see any more questions, and I want to go ahead and get these people added who got added. All right, I think we good. I don't see any more questions, y'all. All right, so one more time, y'all. If you are interested, because I'm about to get off. If you are interested in the training, you want to click my picture at the top. At the very top, my picture. You can't miss it. And then my profile will pop up at the bottom. You'll tap on my picture again, so twice. Once you do that, you're going to be on my TikTok page. Right here. Again, y'all, be careful. I would never message you first. This is the only way you can get my training, okay? You want to go to the clickable LINK right here. You cannot miss it. Y'all see this? Right here. Again, once you go right here, it's going to bring you to this page. I don't know why that always does that. Let me go back. Hold on, y'all. All right, once you go to the clickable LINK, it's going to bring you to this page. It looks like this. Y'all see me? And it's going to be this very first tab, the Ultimate Amazon Training. Again, the regular price, $9.97. Right now, currently half off of $500. Again, you could use Afterpay, Klarna. Even if you're using Afterpay, Klarna, you get immediate access to me, the training. This is the training again. And I repeat myself a lot because I know people are constantly coming on. It's on my Teachable platform. It is not a PDF. It is not an ebook. It's not an MRR. Y'all know the MRR. It's not something I got from CHAT. Am I saying that right? GPT. Y'all know what I'm talking about, okay? I don't even know if I can say that. I don't want TikTok to think I'm telling y'all to go off the platform, but it's me in the training, me teaching you, and you'll have access to the daily items list. This is a list that I give my students every day, Monday through Friday. So again, not only do I show you how to find items, what type of items you should be selling, how to get the buy box, how to price your items, give you wholesalers, like all that information, y'all. As a bonus, my students get daily items list. All that comes with the training, and you'll have access to me. You can always email me, message me. I have a text number if you have any questions, y'all. If you get the Amazon training, again, you'll on now tonight on this live, you'll get the free eBay training. So you'll get the eBay training. I'll add it to your profile with the Amazon training. I think that's it, y'all. I don't see any more questions. So I'm about to go ahead and get off this live. Y'all have a blessed and amazing rest of your night and the rest of your weekend. And I will talk to you all later, y'all. Again, if you're serious, especially if y'all been on this live, y'all, you want to make some money, right? If you're serious about changing your financial situation, just believe in yourself, right? Have the faith, step out on faith, take action. Because I always tell y'all, you don't know what you can do until you do it. There are so many millionaires in the graveyard. Let me say that again. There are so many millionaires in the graveyard, all because they did not take action, right? They did not implement. They did not do anything. So don't let that be you. I'm about to get off this live. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye, y'all.